One of them will give a vote of thanks. Then we have the final speech by the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Momodou Sowe, on behalf of the Inspector General of Police, Sidi Mukhtar Toure. This is how the program would be going through this morning. At this moment, I am just waiting for signal for their arrival on the ground. I'm sure at this point, they are already, you can hear the Quarter Guard team shouting. Any minute from now, we will receive them here and we shall proceed. Just a quick reminder, I think you all, everybody here will agree with me that this is a peace-loving nation and that gave birth to what would be regarded as the smiling coast of Africa. Not only West Africa, but Africa. When that phrase, the smiling coast of Africa, otherwise sentence, pronounced anywhere, the reference is the Gambia. And this, for some of us who are always on social media, especially the Facebook and the YouTube, that TikToks of recent, we came across a lot of instances where we are referenced as the smiling coast of Africa. And that reference is upon every one of us. It's our responsibility as Gambians, but more importantly, as security officers, as agents of security in this nation, to maintain, to uphold. That's our responsibility. And that responsibility is tested now. It's tested for the fact that we will be receiving heads of stations, heads of nations. We now witness the arrival of the ambassador. Can we stand in honor of their arrival, please?
Please be seated.
Thank you very much. You can be seated. Thank you, General. We also have the arrival of the OIC rep here. Protocol, please. Will you help me? After the speech of the dignitaries, we shall start the program proper from any minute. Any minute from now.
Cultures and laws are different. In terms of VIP protection training, one training term of protection instructor and in terms of special operation in urban areas training activities. We try to transfer our experiences to the personnel of the friendly Gambian country.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure and honor for me to be present today and address distinguished guests and participants at the PIU camp in Kanifing for the closing ceremony of this training, organized by the Turkish Gendarmerie for Gambia Police Force, Gambia Armed Force, and SIS personnel. I would like to sincerely thank the Turkish Gendarmerie for planning this training. The hospitality extended to our personnel by the Gambian side was exemplary. We sincerely thank you. During my exchanges with our Gendarmerie team and Council for Internal Affairs, I was very happy to learn about the professionalism of participants. Apart from technical aspects, these activities also allow sides to interact and learn about the culture of the other, hence create solid working relationship and friendship. The Gambia will soon host the OIC Summit. Needless to say, security is and will be one of the most important components for the success of this international event. The training undertaken by 189 staff will certainly help your authorities during this event, but also afterwards. Turkey, with its different institutions, is present on the field and working with your authorities in order to support this great country and people. During recent years, we had extensive cooperation with the Gambia. I am sure this momentum will continue in the months and years ahead of us. Taking this opportunity, I would like once more to thank participants of this training and trainers of the Turkish Gendarmerie. Last but not least, I would like to commend the effort of the Gambian authorities and its people, undertaken at every level, for making sure that this summit is a success. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency Ambassador, for recognizing the need for security as far as the OIC is concerned. Thank you very much for the wonderful speech. At this point, I would want to, we've got to the stage where we have to present certificates to the participants. So we will begin with the TOT. Yes, please, sir. Mariama Esqueba, Makam Esqueba, please. Babakar Sadio. Thank you. Fabili Samba. Thank you. Abdullah Saidi. Thank you. Dauda Fadi. Thank you. And Musa Agiba. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Namibia, please. Kebangya, please. Luis Jata, please. Sambalur, please. And Aissatou Sam. Thank you very much. We recognize gender balance, as you could see, most of whom are women. And that's very significant. We understand that who hand in the certificate. I have Madam Makam Eskeba again as outstanding together with the GIFSA for outstanding things, for outstanding performance from the trainers. Thank you. Then we have Musa Agiba. Yes. One of the outstanding of the first batch of VIP protection training. And also with a gift. Then we have Momodou Sowe. Momodou Sowe, the third outstanding VIP protection. Also with a gift. Thank you very much, Police Advisor. Thank you very much. We want to call on General Trujane to present the following certificates. Please by VIP protection the first 3 outstanding trainees. Dudu Seidi. Also with a gift, please. Also with a gift, please. Thank you very much. Alpha Sowe. Yes, sir. Also with a gift. Thank you very much. Sada Seka, I guess I pronounced that properly. Okay. Also with a gift. Also with a gift. That's the second batch of VIP protection training, best performing trainees. Thank you very much. General, thank you very much. Special Operation First Batch. The 3 outstanding, the first 3 outstanding. We begin with Yerodi Jao. With also a gift. Thank you very much. Adama Jata. Adama Jata. Sorry, Daula Jata. Excuse me, please. Also with a gift, the next 3 special operation, the next 3 is the second. Thank you very much. We have 4-day jamming. 4-day jamming. Also with a gift. Thank you very much. So I can see the women are not giving it all to the men, huh? The women are competing. We are equal efforts. This is what we call equal opportunities. They've been given with a gift, please. With a gift, please. That's it. Thank you very much. We have Noah Sise. Noah Sise. With a gift, please. Thank you very much. We have Kira Jallo. Kira Jallo. Thank you very much. I can thank you very much for your services to the Gambia Police Force and to the Gambia. Thank you. Thank you so much, Hakan. We appreciate it. Akim, request Akim, please. Thank you so much for your service to the Gambia. Lieutenant Fatih. Thank you very much for your service for the Gambia. Thank you very much. Ismail. That you have demonstrated during the period, because it's training, and I know, we all want to do training. So we are thanking you. And at this moment, I would want to invite the trainee to give a vote of thanks. And that is Assistant Superintendent of Gambia Police Force, Delta Company, MJ Gallo.
The Turkish Ambassador to the Gambia, Deputy Inspector General of Police, AIG Operations, Advisor to the Police, Commissioner, Police Intervention Unit, instructors from the Turkish Gendarmerie, men of the Gambia Police Force, and other senior officers here present, good morning to you all. It is indeed an honor and privilege for me to be before this auspicious gathering today. Words will be enough to describe how pleased I am. Thus, I will extend my sincere gratitude to DSP Sir for affording me this rare opportunity to stand before you and give you the word of thanks. Thank you all for attending today's closing ceremony. I want to congratulate everyone who participated in this training course and know the success of this important achievement. This occasion marks another advance already strong security relationship between the Gambia and the Turkish government. In the glorious saying, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Of course, 3 months ago, we weren't thinking of this honorable day. Rather, we will be like, how will tomorrow be like? Today, here we are. Despite the difficult challenges and hurdles faced during the training, we are able to reach this auspicious occasion. Furthermore, I would like to extend my special thanks to the former Inspector General of Police for coming up to an agreement with the Turkish Gendarmerie under the banner of the OIC, and it is indeed commendable. This occasion could not come at a better time. We are cognizant of the fact that the Gambia will be hosting one of the most important conferences of the group in May. Moreover, thanks to the Commissioner of the Gambia Police Intervention Unit for supporting and standing by the just concluded VIP protection and special operation in urban areas training offered by the Turkish Gendarmerie. It is clear that you always want to get your men ready in assignment men in any assignment according to them under any circumstance. You are absolutely a tremendous leader to us and the next generation. I will do justice if I do not acknowledge Superintendent Babujan and DSP Sir for their tireless effort and relentlessness to see this training a success. We are indeed obliged. Today, my colleagues who participated in the training, it wasn't an easy journey. but we are able to battle it out to this day. We were committed, dedicated, and desirous for that training. Most importantly, we inspired and motivated one another to this day. All we do was a teamwork. We participated with resilience, and I can assure everybody, that we are equipped to serve our people with due diligence. The courage that we saw during this session accorded to us. The conviction, even if we are assigned to work on hellfire, it is indisputable that we will execute our assignment accurately, that is expected, to expectation. And we are ready to deliver beyond our limits. Fellow colleagues who took part in the training, I want to remind us that this is not the ending, but the beginning. The beginning, in a sense, that we are on the obligation to also train our colleagues who were not privileged to take part in the training. Not only to teach them, but also to apply what we have learned from the training on operation. Finally, to the Turkish instructors, your hard work, patience, and commitment are worth to be praised. Be assured that you are the cream of the crop which will to the protection and safety of lives and properties of our people. The Gambia is now facing foreign crimes, but with your training, we'll be able to tackle whatsoever comes in our way. Your principles and values of prospective police officers that we learn is inculcated in us and will be in our daily routines. Your interaction are unprecedented. Your actions are unprecedented, and I assure you, we will deliver beyond expectation. And how I wish every single police security officer all over the country get this rare opportunity. We are ready for any circumstance, physically, mentally, emotionally. I salute your courage and commitment instilled in us for making differences in our country. On that note, fellow participants, I would like us to have a standing ovation for these wonderful instructors from the Turkish Ambassador.
High! How high? Stay high! Morale? High! How high? Stay high! Thank you. You see that? Good morning, Mr. Turker Abo, the representative of the Chief Executive Officer of the Organization of the Islamic Conference, Assistant Inspector General of Police here present, our dear host, Commissioner Basangi, senior police officers, senior security chiefs, Commandant of the National Republican Guard here present, representing the Chief of Defense Staff, representatives of other sister services here present, invited guests, training participants, trainers from Turkey, members of society here present, all invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, you are all welcome to this magnanimous gathering at the PIU barracks this morning. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome everybody who has left, including the members of the Fourth Estate. I thank you. Wherever we go, I see you also want to go. But I think I will write to the respective departments or institutions so that you are included in our next training sessions, because I can realize that you also. The only reason to that, so that all of us here will be speaking the same language. Because I can see when I rise again, some of you were a little edgy. Anyway, that's who we are. I thank you enormously for covering this gathering this morning. Having said that, I also take this opportunity to come here today to join you on this auspicious ceremony, which is the closing ceremony of the Special Operations and Urban VIP Protection Operations, which is significant to what we are envisaging to see in our very own motherland, and which is the International Islamic Conference, which is the second biggest international conference in the world after the United Nations General Assembly, if all of you might be aware. This is the organization of the Islamic Ummah across the globe, meaning that it is a daunting task, particularly when it comes to security. So in that, it is important to put our own house in order before even we proceed. Because in our own world, different from the ordinary world, because as men and women in the services, we live in a different world from our own people, because we make things move. That is why when we fail, society fails. Because our utmost responsibility is to oversee the continuation of society, meaning that we are in a different level altogether with the rest of the population. So being the case, everything is expected of us, and this is why we are easily picked for criticisms when we fail to do what is required of us. And fundamentally, it is required, it is an onus on us to ensure that we do the needful. Before I proceed, I would like to thank the organizing team, trainers, partners, participants for your commitment and dedication during the training program. Having said that, allow me to give you a brief background of some of these tasks between the Turkish Ambassador and the Gambia Police Force. It is interesting to note one of the speakers has stood here to identify the link between Gambia and Turkey from a very far angle, indicating the existence of this relationship from time immemorial. And I think General Downey here and a few other officers here could attest, be a witness on that. Commissioner Jabate, Commissioner Balayo, and the rest could be a witness to that. But this is not the first time the Turkish Ambassador has been in the Gambia. I myself as an example to that it has been a long bond. That Turkey is one of the most valued partners to the Gambia and one of its most strategic partners, dating back years ago. Probably most of you here will not remember those days during the First Republic when Gambia used to have a gendarmerie of its own. Yield this dividends today. So having said that, at some stage, he has to travel to Turkey to ensure that the needful is done until here we are today. And we look forward for many of these to come, because the Turkish Gendarmerie is an elite force that has various capacities in terms of man, material, and sophistications. So I hope if we put that bond together, the Gambia Police Force will tend to benefit. Because the GAF, they will not tell you the story, but they know. I don't need to go into that. The GAF is very much benefiting, because like the other speaker said, when the Gendarmerie was disbanded, the training was shifted to GAF, and they have benefited. This is why GAF today is one of the reckoned professional armies within our sub-region. And all that is due to the Thank you very much. Having said that, after the visit of the former Inspector General of Police, the Turkish Ambassador commander decided to send a team of observation. They came and they were very impressed, and they did what is here being closed today. And during that process, during the training, 181 participants have successfully completed the rigorous training models delivered by First Lieutenant Akapete and his team. Congratulations, Lieutenant. Out of this 181, 170 are police intervention units, 6 from the State Intelligence Service, and 5 from the Gambia Armed Forces. Meaning, this is what we call esprit de corps. We are all servicemen and women in different capacities, but we have a single objective that all of us want to, which is to render this motherland safe and continue to transmit from one generation to next, where the norms and values of this very motherland is passed from either generations that comes so that the country prosper and continue in prosperity. This is why we are all in this different attire, different TOR, but at the end of the day, it's like a football team. There are players who kick the ball with their head, others kick the ball with their chest, others with their knees, others with their feet. But the ultimate objective is to put that ball behind the neck. So it's the same objective. Regardless of which service you serve, your objectives are all the same. Participants were selected from across, and that is important. Today marks the end of that training, and I do hope your colleagues, I understand the training also has a component of TOT, that is the step-down trainers. You continue doing that so that before we usher in this very august gathering that we are expecting, we are up to our task. That is what is most important. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed my honor and pleasure, and representing the Inspector General of Police in this podium here, that we are profound and very much appreciative for the efforts of our partners, that is the Turkish. We thank them for the bottom of our heart on behalf of the Gambian population, the Gambian government, and everybody for this wonderful collaboration and this wonderful gesture they have taken to ensure that we prepare ourselves. Because as servicemen and women, as long as we are doing that job, training continues. I hate to stand here and give you long speeches in order not to bother you. But what is most important, because I don't want to repeat what Commissioner Basani has already stipulated, all the rules and all the procedures that have been applied as far as the training, as is mentioned by him and other speakers too. But what is most important is those that have been trained. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are the best out of the best, but you have just been opportunity to be picked or to be selected. Do pass your skills to your colleagues who are unfortunate to be here. But those that are trained also to be the DOTs. And so you start throwing your program today so that Aluta continues. The struggle continues to ensure that we have a better, and we might not be perfect, but we can be better in what we are doing. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, invited guests, all protocols duly observed. In conclusion, I want to thank the Turkish Ambassador, the Turkish trainers, the participants, the facilitators, the press, and everyone who is able to make this day today so beautiful, so colorful, I'm so excited. I thank all of you.
The group following is ongoing at the moment. At this point also, we just want everybody to stay put, and we have a presentation of certificates for the trainers. And the police superintendent, I want to call on the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Momodou Sowe, to hand in the certificates for trainers. And we will begin the handing over of certificates. Hakan, please. Hakan. Hakan, after Hakan. After Hakan, we have Hakim. Hakim, 678. Yes, we have Fatih. We call it Fatih to the certificate. And now we have Ismail. Ismail is the certificate. Certificates of appreciation. Thank you very much, General. Thank you so much. Thank you. That brings us to the end of the program. And we want to thank everybody for coming.